Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today we're going to talk about all of the new items that I grabbed in the month of June. So most of these are new releases, but there are a couple in here that are not. So let's just go over everything that I bought new. So only about 10 on the docket today. Not a huge haul, but sometimes that's good, especially when you have a month like July, which is already shaping up to be just a gigantic month for new releases. But with that said, guys, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into my new media haul for the month of June. I'll start off with a non-new release. I don't think this one came out all that long ago, but I don't know if it was in June or not, but I happened to stumble upon it while I was at Walmart, and it's the only DVD in this lot, but it's a Shudder original called History of Evil. Now, I did see Brian, the horror punk. I saw him haul this one recently, and it looked really interesting, but the reviews on it are not very good, frankly. I think it's like a 3 out of 10 on IMDb, so not great. But look at the back here. It stars, Paul Wesley, that's his name, from The Vampire Diaries. So I thought, you know what? Maybe I can convince my wife to watch it with me because it has a character from The Vampire Diaries in it who she loves. So maybe we'll see. Chances aren't very high, but I don't know. The whole thing sounds like something I would really enjoy. Like it says on here, a modern day rewiring of The Shining, but I've heard it's not actually anything like The Shining. It just sounds interesting. It's takes place in a near future. It's a war-plagued area that they're in, and it's this family taking shelter in this house, I believe, but things are going to kind of take off from there. Maybe that's where the Shining aspect comes in. So I don't know. Again, the reviews are not good, but for the $9.96 it was at Walmart the other day, I was already frustrated because I couldn't find any of the steelbooks I was looking for, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to grab this one. So I picked up History of Evil. So I was just looking through my stack here, and I think the first handful here are going to be older releases, but ones I picked up new. So anyway, this one it's a random find, but it's super cheap on Amazon, so that's why I grabbed it. This is Silent Night, and this is actually from John Woo, which is the real reason I wanted to grab it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there is either very little or no dialogue in this film at all, but it is a revenge thriller. So it's John Woo, it's a revenge thriller. It has a unique characteristic to having either, like I said, either very little or no dialogue. That's intriguing enough. This is only $7.50 on Amazon, at least when I bought it, it was. It was actually back ordered, so it took a little bit longer to get here. But I'm intrigued. We'll see. I think this one is a Christmas movie, technically. I think it takes place on Christmas Eve, but I want to see if it's any good or not. So this is Silent Night. These next two were part of a buy one, get one half off sale, so I paid very little for them. I think they were both regularly marked at like $8 or less, but I didn't have these on Blu-ray in the collection. So first up is The Burbs with Tom Hanks. Now, I know there is a Shout Factory, I believe it is, release of this one, a Shout Selects release, but I didn't own that one, and like I said, this ended up being what, like $5 or $6 after you put in the deal. So I figured, yeah, I love this movie. I might as well upgrade the multi-feature DVD I have of it only. My wife also really enjoys this one, so very happy I was able to upgrade The Burbs on the cheap. And the other one that was part of that buy one, get one half off is a movie that I loved. I thought this was such a good movie. I watched it when I was doing, at the beginning of 2023, when I was doing my 2022 catch-up videos. I watched this one then, and I loved The Black Phone. This is such a creepy movie. And again, I know there is a 4K release of this one, but from all accounts, the 4K release isn't that great, at least the one that was released here in the States. I believe there's a German release of it, which came on this beautiful steelbook. That one is supposed to be a lot better, but I didn't end up importing. I just grabbed this one for, the $5 or $6, whatever it is. Hopefully, this is something I can upgrade down the line because I love the steelbook from again, I think it's a German release. I love that steelbook, but for now, I wanted it in the collection because I think it's a fantastic film. This is The Black Phone. So everything else is a new release here, and unfortunately I haven't gotten around to watching any of these yet, but that's just the way things go. So first up is a Sydney Sweeney horror film. We have Immaculate. So I think this one and was it The First Omen, I think were in theaters at like the exact same time. I did go see The First Omen and I enjoyed it, but Immaculate I did not see. My buddy though, he watched it and he really enjoyed it, so he thinks I'll like it, which is good enough for me, so I trust him. I cannot wait to check this one out. This is Immaculate. This next one is probably the one I'm most excited for a first-time visit from. This is a partner label release from Vinegar Syndrome. This is called Game of Pleasure. And you can see the front cover, not exactly super appropriate, so I'll probably hold it on the back here because I did not get the slipcover release from this because I bought it from Amazon and not Vinegar Syndrome. I talked about it in my anticipated releases video, but even at that point, before it came out, the slipcover version was already sold out, so I had to go with this one, but that's fine. I've not seen this before, so I'm okay with not spending the extra cash on it, but this looks awesome to me. It is this video game company that creates a game called Game of Pleasure. It's a VR game, and it's like taking the world by storm, but then some computer virus enters into the picture, and it turns deadly. I have no idea. It looks ridiculous, and I cannot wait to check it out. This is Game of Pleasure. Here is a 4K upgrade that I've actually heard kind of mixed things about, but I don't know, I only had the DVD of it, so it's definitely going to be an upgrade for me. This is the 20th anniversary release of Team America World Police. Another one I talked about in my anticipated releases video, but I really enjoyed this the first time I saw it. I love Matt Stone, Trey Parker from the creators of South Park, which unfortunately that one I decided to pass on for now. I will probably upgrade that in the future, but for now I stuck with Team America. And it looks like all of the special features were ported over from the DVD release, so definitely a worthwhile upgrade for me who only had the DVD. This is Team America World Police. Moving over to the 4K releases, I actually had this one upstairs for weeks, meaning to watch it to do a review. It just didn't happen, and so unfortunately I've not done that yet, but maybe in the next coming weeks here, we'll see. But anyway, I grabbed Chinatown from Paramount Presents, and you can see down here, 1974. Why did I think, yes, there it is. That's what I was looking for, the spine number. Can you even see it there? Spine number 45. You can't read it, but it's there, trust me. But I love these because look at this. The original poster is on the inside there of the slip, which is super cool. And what is awesome about this release is not only does it come with Chinatown, but it also has the sequel on here, The Two Jakes. So that's really the reason I wanted to grab this. It was a little bit pricey, somewhere around 40 bucks, but again, you're getting two full films, Chinatown on 4K, Two Jakes on Blu-ray. That's definitely worthwhile, especially for someone like me who has not checked out either of these yet. So I definitely want to correct that soon. Maybe you'll see this on an On the Shelf episode down the line, or on the shelf, a shelf space episode in the future. I can't even get my own branding right. But anyway, this is Chinatown. You know, I totally forgot to show this one last month because, again, it was sitting upstairs with the intention to watch it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet, so I figured I would just include it in this video. This is The Crow Steelbook on 4K. Now, this is one that I did upgrade from the Blu-ray because the 30th anniversary edition Steelbook looked awesome, and it was a pretty good price when I pre-ordered it. So I didn't go the Walmart exclusive route with this one, but I know a lot of people did, and that one looks great too. This one was just easier because I was able to pre-order it on Amazon, so I grabbed this one here. I've heard really good things about this transfer. Another one I just need to get around to at some point soon here. So this is Brandon Lee in The Crow. Last but not least today is a film that I absolutely love. I thought this was such a good movie, and I'm so happy to have Crimson Peak from a boutique label, Arrow Video, on 4K. Now, you can see mine is still sealed, and I don't think I'll open it in this video, but if you are interested, there are plenty of unboxings here on YouTube. I definitely recommend it because this thing is gorgeous. I am so thrilled to have this in the collection, and now I can't wait to sit down and watch it on 4K because I'm sure it's just going to look amazing. It looked really good on Blu-ray. I'm sure it's just going to look better here on 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10. So yeah, cannot wait to check out Crimson Peak, and that is going to be the last of the new items that I grabbed from June. All right, so that is my June stack, and that is a pretty small but mighty one, if I do say so myself. Some really cool options there for me to check out next. So let me know down in the comments below, which of these would you like to see a full review of here on the channel? Anything that stands out to you that you're interested in, let me know which you'd like to see in the comments, or tell me anything down there. I don't care what it is. Let me know what your thoughts are on this or anything in those comments below. I appreciate any and all, so thank you so much for that support. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed this one, go ahead and hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. But with that said, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate you. And before you go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.